Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. Today I want to talk to you about therapy, psychologists, and the true healing work. So this topic come up because one day me and one of my children were having a discussion and they got very agitated and said that if you don't see a therapist or a psychologist who has a degree, that it's not true healing and not true therapy work. And well, I have to disagree with that. Sure, seeing a therapist or psychologist can be a good idea. There can be mental health issues and stuff like that that need to be looked at and diagnosed, and that could be part of the healing and trauma that need to be worked through. So no one is saying or that these aren't good avenues to go through. But in the same respect, you can spend 25 years going to a therapist, paying them every week or wherever often you go, and still not getting anywhere. The reason behind this is because the truth about healing work is that it's work. You can't just go to a therapist every day and whine and bitch and complain about your problems and think that they're just magically gonna go away because you've been talking about them with this person and paying them. Chances are this therapist, psychologist, whoever it is, shaman, Reiki master, spiritual coach, health and wellness coach, any one of these people who are truly trying to help someone heal will have given them homework to do. And if you don't do that homework, then it doesn't matter how many times you go to talk to them, how many times you pay them, how much you pay them. The true healing work hasn't begun because you're not taking in the information and using it to make a better you. So it doesn't matter what the healing looks like or where you get the information from, how you get the information. It's what you do with that information that starts and begins and gets you in the healing process. A lot of the times you'll hear therapists, shamans, any of them, they'll tell you to journal. Now, if you grew up with a narcissist, you're probably not a journaler. And this is probably because that you may have had a diary or something that the narcissist took it upon themselves to read, as that happened in my case as a small child. So when that happens, journaling isn't safe for you because somebody can read it and use it against you. So a lot of people feel uncomfortable with this. So journaling might not be an option for you because you feel scared that somebody will use these words against you. And I understand that and I feel that. So while I do sometimes try to journal, what I journal are big moments in healing, and moments of realizations where I realized that I have healed something. These are the things that I journal for me to look back and reflect on. It's not like a diary where I'm telling them everything about my day and who my new love interest is. It's not like that. And I know, you know, a lot of people, they're like, you journal daily and journal as soon as you get up and try and remember all your dreams and just take a breath, because you don't have to do all that. I feel like everyone says that they have the best way to do something, and if you just listen to them, then you'll be okay. But the truth is that you're going to find your own best way with every step that you take. Would journaling help you? Maybe it will for some things, but maybe it won't for others. One of the things I like to do, and one of the things I do, is I will have the conversation that I want to have with the person in my head, in my gray room, as I like to call it. So I will say all the things that I want to say to them in there, or that I should have said to them, or, you know, any issues that I have them in my head with that person, so that even though I might not have contact with that person, I still have some sense of closure. But it does also help calm my nervous system, because I've already, in my mind, gone through the resolution process. And this makes things a lot easier to cope with. And when it comes time to actually do the talking and share my feelings, I've already spent most of that energy. So I'm not, you know, starting up here. I'm starting from a much more calm, centered place. So this is something else you can try. Like I said, if you don't like the journaling, you can also try writing it out and then burning it. And then giving it to spirit that way. You can also use meditation. Sound frequency meditations are especially good. Different frequencies in the Solfeggero frequency index can help you heal different systems in your body with different frequencies. You can try that. But again, you have to really do the internal work. And more importantly, you have to sit in the pain. You have to sit in the things that you avoid. So you can do that, of course, at a therapist's office, in a psychologist's office, in a controlled environment. But you can also do that at home. It doesn't have to be. Again, the work is what's important, not the who, what, why. You have to put in the effort into you. If you're not going to put the effort into you, then who is? Because effort is a reflection of interest. And if you're not interested in yourself and putting effort into yourself, no one else is going to want to put effort into you, because you don't. Why would they want to put effort into somebody who doesn't even care about themselves? It's just a draining energy. So, effort is a reflection of interest, and you have to have interest in yourself and in your well-being to use these things to be able to work towards your health and your healing. But it is work, and you have to do the work. If you want to pay a therapist for 25 years and feel like you're getting nothing out of it, that's why. You have to do the work. You have to accept responsibility, one, for yourself, your feelings, your triggers, and your trauma. And you have to heal it. You can't keep blaming it on other people. You can't just put it off. Well, you can, but you're not actually going to heal. You're just going to end up paying an exorbitant amount of money to somebody who'll be more than willing to take it for nothing. because they see that you're not making progress. But they still want your money. So it doesn't matter that you're not doing the work to them because you're just a time slot. So choose your therapy wisely. Choose one that works for you, one that you are willing to put effort into for yourself. If one therapist isn't working, try another. Maybe you need a psychologist. Maybe you need to go a more natural, holistic method for you. You have to figure out what works for you and what will allow you to accept your responsibility for you and help you to work through the trauma and sit in the pain so you can heal it. That's what the main problem is, and that's how you're going to get out of the circle. So if this is an issue for you and you're not sure, well, look at other avenues, but you have to make sure that you're doing the work. Without the effort, there will be no results. If you're looking for a personal reading of tarot or oracle readings, I do those. I don't charge a lot of money. I have intention candles and salves that I make personally, and I sell for low cost so that everyone can have access to them. I do not want to be part of the algorithm, so you do not have to like or subscribe. As a matter of fact, I would prefer that you didn't. All messages are from Spirit, and they will be directed to those who they need when they need. So, for all of those who are looking, please message me. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also email me at darknightheal@gmail.com. Other than that, you have a great night, day, evening, or weekend, whatever it is for you, and we'll see you next time.